All right, let's get into it. I might as well start this again because OV Nation they won't stop. So trigger warning. Okay, if you are a fan of DJ Akademiks, if you are a fan of Aubrey Graham, if you are a fan of Top5, if you are a fan of any members of OV Nation, this video is going to upset you. Okay, click off. I don't know why you clicked on to the video looking at the thumbnail and looking at the title. You did that because you wanted to comment and hate, but click off, but bye, goodbye. Hit the like button first because support me, because you got to have somebody to hate on or, your life wouldn't be complete. Hit that like button, but peace. No white belt level ninjas allowed, please. So anyway, to the video. There's an old saying about the company you keep, that the company you keep is a reflection of your own character as much as they are a reflection of themselves, and Drake, aka Aubrey Graham, is about to learn this lesson seemingly the hard way. As one of his flunkies that is a part of OV Nation that was just recently on trial for a very serious crime, has seemingly incriminated himself in various situations since being released and even beforehand, and now is threatened to be exposed by Wack 100, Drake. This is just really turning out to be the worst year ever for you. 2024 is not over. Like, even with weeks left, there's just more stuff being thrown your way. Let's get into it. All right. Let's get into it. So Wack 100 and the white belt level ninja with the tattoos, I can't think of his name right now, Adam 22, started a new show, and Wack 100 claimed to have some information and some advice for Drake. Now, he's warned Drake to get Top5, the little failed rapper guy who was talking tough a few months back once he beat a case in Toronto, in Canada somewhere. And he was trying to insert himself into the Kendrick versus Drake beef after the beef was pretty much over, but they keep trying to extend it for whatever reason. I don't really get it at this point, but anyway, this kid obviously is a lame kid who is now trying to act tough, which is, if you're from the hood, those are the most dangerous people, because not only are they stupid, they are reckless, and Wack 100 was pointing this out and says he has information that could lead to some legal troubles for Drake and especially Top5. Now, me personally, just from seeing some of the clips of Top5 on social media, one being a very recent clip, I think he was on DJ Akademiks with some kid from Dubai who claims Drake swindled him out of some money, he and Top5. That'll be a separate video. I'll do a separate video on that. But Top5 did say something during that little broadcast that is just a problem right off the bat, and I'll play it right here.
Fuck dog owes me a favor. It's been overdue. He owes me a favor.
I'm on the 25th floor.
Fuck dog owes me a favor, my youth.
Hold up. I just dropped
There's
my
two niggas I need dead. You and Kendrick.
No.
Okay, so to hear that, right? Now let's get to this definition over here on the screen. What is a terrorist threat? Okay, a terrorist threat is a threat of violence, a threat to hurt, injure, or unalive others with the intent of intimidating or frightening them or causing public panic. Okay, and in a lot of cases that is construed as threatening someone in the public, right? So there's layers to this, right? Top5 is not a United States citizen. Okay, that makes it federal. He has a record in Canada already that would expedite extradition if necessary. There's just so much un-street-like things that this kid does to tell you he doesn't understand what he's talking about, what he's doing. You cannot hide behind entertainment when you threaten people. You're not rapping in a song. You're not on a movie set, okay? You're speaking plain language over a communication device in public. Wow. All right, so besides that little issue there of him just incriminating himself just straight out the gate, and his name being attached to Drake in so many instances is really the problem. And Drake already being attached to, and I did a video on it, his name being brought up by the legal defense for defendants in the XXXTentacion appeal in the homicide case. Now, Wack 100 comes with this information as far as a warning to Drake to get away from Top 5 because there's incriminating evidence with his name attached to it that Top 5 has out there somewhere in the streets. And this is what Wack had to say as far as his warning. Let's play that clip.
Personally, I think you know what I'm talking about. That dude with his mouth and the things he say does not support your career and as far as you come. I'm telling you as a brother, this is how much I got respect for you.
That's the red button.
And if you have something here, I'm gonna let you plug into it and look at it when we're done.
What is it?
You're gonna see how much. Get the fuck away from Top 5, bro. Y'all world, remember, I'm warning Drake. He's gonna have you hemmed up, caught up, and cuffed up. Dude is reckless with his mouth. He ties you to things, and he's a dumbass. This is how much respect I got for you.
Here's where this is really becoming a problem. All of these things is creating some kind of perfect storm, so to speak. Because and they went on to have a back and forth, Wack 100 and Top 5. I'm not gonna play any of that because they were, there's a lot of yelling and cursing going back and forth. But it did seem that Wack 100 was not bluffing. I'll just put it that way. And he probably doesn't have to bluff because it's very easy to set people up who are not street and who are younger. Okay, that is very easy to do. The women is always the easy way to do that to somebody who's been locked down for any period of time. You just slide a female up under them and get some information to get them to incriminate themselves or whatever you need. These are all things that these people are not equipped to handle. This is why they should leave these situations alone. And Aubrey Graham, you are actor. Let's just be real for a second. And you are getting ready to act your way into a real life situation, being with this kid who's very goofy. This is a legion of goofies. You're surrounded by a legion of goofies. This just doesn't make any sense. Okay, this kid, Top 5, he makes social media posts threatening people, defaming their character. He's talking about The Weeknd, and that you can read that post there. I'm not gonna read it out loud. Shout out to YouTube. There's this post here, no fly zone. And here's the thing, when you use terminology that you think is slang and that is protected and that some stupid person will tell you that's protected, like no fly zone. These terminologies have already been used in criminal cases before. And so they're not really protected by any ambiguity, so to speak, right? They know what you mean, right? And that's going to hold up in any kind of case, more than likely with corroborating evidence. Now, again, do I think Drake has committed any major crimes? I really don't think so. But here's the problem. He sued Universal Music Group. That is a huge problem to have this kind of stuff around you, because this kind of stuff is not coming out of nowhere. Okay. The kid that they were talking to when he made the threat towards Kendrick Lamar and others, and used somebody and also implicated another person, right? Snitched on them just right away, implicated them in a crime, right? That this person would commit said crime. You don't know who that kid is, okay? All of when you're dealing with major corporations, they have a lot of money. I'm not accusing any corporation of anything, but at the same time, people do weird stuff that work for companies. Okay, and they could do things and put money in places, and maybe bribes and things like that could happen to set people up. These things can happen, and they allegedly do happen from time to time when you cast lawsuits against major corporations. You know what I'm saying? Discovery or not, you put a bad mark on the corporation's name by taking legal action towards them. Now, I personally think that the UMG petition was a pump fake. I do, because I just don't think that they have a case without incriminating themselves. Doesn't make any sense. But what I will say is this is a good cleansing for hip hop, because hip hop was obviously being ran by like I said before, these are a legion of goofies. This is a clown show. And when you're dealing with this level of scrutiny, again, towards a big company, you don't know who's an informant and who's not. You don't know who's been paid to push certain things and who hasn't. So this is a troubling situation for you all in OVO Nation and your king, all right? Because this could really go bad if people decide to push the envelope on it. Period, point blank. I'm sure all people involved, The Weeknd, Kendrick, all these artists, I'm sure they have lawyers, right? And you guys, this guy's out here threatening and defaming their character and all these kind of things, and they could just decide to not let that go. So what I would say to OVO Nation who makes posts like this, listen, it's obvious, and by Drake's music, none of you should be street smart people, right? If that's the kind of music that you hold so high in esteem, and I understand that, and that's good for you. Don't start to act like you're street smart people, because all of you are pushing this, and this kid, Top5, he's on the spectrum. Let's just keep it real. He's not all the way there, all right? Short yellow bus all day. Period, point blank. You can look at the kid, look in his eyes, look at his teeth, all of it. He's on the spectrum. He don't have all of it's not there. I'm not saying that as a joke or insult or anything. I'm serious. I'm totally serious about that. So Team OVO, the real people around Drake, get rid of this kid like Wack 100 told you all. And I don't mean distance yourself from him and your business from him. Quit messing around with the goofies, okay, Wackademics, etc. All of these tweakers out here, the Adam 22, all the white belt level ninjas, most of them are allegedly users of illegal substances, abusers of illegal substances. This is alleged, but the symptoms are there if you look at these people and you watch them speak and things like that on their streams and shows. So if I was Team OVO and you want to salvage your career in music, because hip hop is done, we've already discussed that in previous videos, you need to really rebrand your social media and your media contacts. I mean, OVO Mall, he's cool, right? Oh, he's a little goofy. You have to be goofy to defend somebody who obviously lost, but he's cool, and people like that are cool. Gilly maybe, and whoever else you could salvage. But the little streamer goofies and the little tweakers and these little guys, like, they're gonna make Drake's fantasy raps come to life for him, and I'm sure that's not what he wants. Okay, the image that you're acting is going to be your real life, and you're gonna find out that it's not. There's a big difference between raps and videos and real life and real consequences. So anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments below about all of this foolishness. And it's just getting started because Wack 100 said he was going to expose them. So we'll see what else transpires later on throughout the day and the week. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button already. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Check out one of these two videos up here where I covered top 5 in the OVO Nation, as well as Drake's master plan with the discovery petition against UMG and Spotify and iHeartRadio. Just hilarious. But anyway, thank y'all for watching as always, and we out.